Hey, set your mind right now. Nothing before this matters. We came here with everything still on the line. Everything you wanted in the offseason is still out in front of us. What would you give for that moment right now? Let's go, man.
Let's go.
1, 2, 3.
Then after you have great coaches, you get great players. You have a great organization, and you tell them one thing.
Yo, what is good, Raider Nation? It is your boy, Raider Alex. I am back with another video. In this video, guys, we're going to be talking about head coach Rich Bisaccia. And essentially, you know, my thoughts and opinions on the future of him with this team. It's crazy, man. Boy, has Rich Bisaccia, you know, he's made this a legit conversation. Now, this is something we have to discuss for sure. I mean, obviously, like a month ago, we all said, you know what, Rich Bisaccia, yeah, he's not coming back. He's not a real head coach. In all reality, man, he just looked, you know, like he was way in over his league, man. Like he didn't know what was going on. He had some questionable clock management issues in certain games. I noticed he would go for it all the fucking time for field goals on fourth downs, especially in the red zone when it's fourth and shorts. I'm just like, man, come on, I don't know, this guy just seemed way too damn conservative to be an NFL coach in this day and age. But like I said, boy, has he switched up the narrative, because somehow, some way, he got this team into the playoffs, playing very good football. And shit, I honestly believe we can make a legitimate run at this playoffs. So obviously, this conversation can still kind of change depending on what happens in these next coming games. But look, my opinion on Rich Bisaccia, he's a great guy. The players love him. They'll play for him. But I still don't think he's like a real head coach. I mean, the thing with him is he's been a special teams guy his whole life. And look, yes, he's done very well. We have to give him a tremendous amount of credit for that. But to become the permanent head coach of a, you know, NFL organization is a lot different than, you know, coming in mid-season to just take over somebody. Because at the end of the day, this is still Gruden's team. I mean, on offense, we're still running a lot of, you know, John Gruden's plays. We know on defense, Gus Bradley, he has the majority say in that. He's basically still only, you know, focusing mainly on special teams. So the thing is, if he became the real the permanent head coach next season, well, man, that's just so much more responsibility, man, because not only is it just, you know, having, you know, the players play for you, like you, that sort of thing. Well, now he's got to make huge, you know, decision for this franchise in the next coming years. He's got to decide the future of Mike Mayock. He's got to figure out what free agents we're going to sign, which ones we should let walk. The guys that we are going to sign and re-sign, I mean, what's a good value to sign them at? The NFL draft, he has to figure out what, you know, players we need to select in that regard. So yeah, I mean, it's very hard to say because, like I said, he doesn't have the experience. But I will say, I mean, if this guy takes us to the AFC Championship, shit, let alone the Super Bowl, I mean, you got to have a serious conversation in that regard, man. You have to really sit down and say, man, I think this guy's earned the position as the head coach. Now, I've also heard a lot of, you know, people say, they've mentioned that they believe that Rich Bisaccia, like, he doesn't actually want the permanent head coaching position. Look, if that's the case, then obviously Bisaccia made the decision easy for us. But assuming that he does want that opportunity to advance in his career, it'll be very, very telling what happens in these next coming weeks. I mean, for sure, like if we go out in Bengals against the Bengals and we get blown out, we're very uncompetitive. look, yeah, I don't think that's enough for him to keep his job, just straight up. I mean, yeah, you made us to the playoffs, but a one and done, which I don't think that's gonna happen. Hell to the fucking no, that is not gonna happen. But I'm just saying. So yeah, personally, guys, I love Rich Bisaccia. Even if we do get a different head coach, go in a different direction, I think for sure Mark Davis needs to, whoever the next coach is, basically make a mandate that, all right, you can get rid of whoever you want except Rich Bisaccia, man. This guy, the things he's done with his team is incredible. He deserves a job here, and the players love him. And I'm sure whoever the coach that comes in, whether it be John Harbaugh, Leftwich, whatever names you want to throw out there, I think they would be 100% fine with bringing in Rich Bisaccia. He's been in the league for, a long time. He's very respected throughout the league, and like I said, the players love him. So yeah, man, like I said, it'll be very interesting. It's just crazy as hell. Like I said, Rich Bisaccia has really made this a legitimate discussion to have, and we'll see what happens in the next coming weeks. Also, like that's just my opinion. I don't think that we should move on with Rich Bisaccia. I would like us to get a real head coach, someone with experience in the NFL, someone that because I think this team is. We're honestly not. I mean, we're in the playoffs, guys. We are not that far from making a legitimate, push to a potential dynasty, to making a couple Super Bowls, to become, year in and year out contenders for the NFL championship. So that's my reasoning why I want a different head coach. But also, I also will mention too, I think personally, Mark Davis already has his mind made up. If I had to guess, I'm guessing that he would want to go towards Harbaugh. But I also, we've also seen, I just saw recently that there's a report that they might look into trading for Mike Tomlin. I have no idea what to think about that. That's just a rumor at the moment. But either way, like I said, I think Mark Davis has his mind. I think he wants somebody else in the future. But like I said, if we go to the AFC Championship game and Rich Bisaccia wants the position, at that point you really got to think to yourself, like, can we let this guy go? Does he? At that point, do you just have to offer him the position out of just courtesy, not really courtesy, but just of what he's done, man? Because that would be very, very strange, for for a head coach to take somebody to an AFC Championship game and then they get canned. But like I said, we'll have to see what goes on in that situation. With that being said, guys, let me know what you guys think about Rich Bisaccia. Do you guys think he deserves to be the permanent head coach of the Las Vegas Raiders? And if not, let me know what other guys you think should be the leader of this team next season. Now, that being said, guys, that is all I have for this video. If you guys are new to the channel, make sure to subscribe to the channel, guys. It'll really help me out to keep pushing these Raider-related videos for y'all. Make sure to smash the like button, comment down below as well. But with that being said, guys, that's all I have. I am out. Peace.